Hey y'all, welcome in. We're going to ask our angels, saints, ancestors, and spirit guides into our space for divine love and messages for our highest and greatest good. We're surrounded in divine white light. So it is and so it will be. All right. Let's see. Hope you guys are good. 777. You're going to see in that. There's your number. All right, that's like the jackpot. You are the jackpot. Okay? I feel like you realize this now. Like, you're the freaking jackpot. You are the lottery winner. Okay? What be happening with our channel and those who need this message? Lovers, courthouse. Oh, brother. Someone is going through it. Mature woman. Okay, so this would be, and then we have the family room. So I feel like there's, yeah, there could be a divorce playing out here. There could be, yeah, I'm getting like there's some sort of court notice or decision. There has to be something as it relates to an ending here, like a finale. So maybe there's been someone waiting for a while here to receive closure regarding this situation. I feel like this plays out in those like common intimate areas. Okay, so this could be like someone lives there, lives with this person, works with this person. It includes hotels, offices. Okay, we have a false person here. We have a couple. Okay. All right, we have imprisonment and false person. So there's somebody who's being held to account. That could be why this courthouse is here. Okay, so it could be these lovers here. They could be dealing with the justice system. Okay, they may have done something to a wealthy man or someone who, a business owner potentially. I feel like there's concern here. All right, we have an official person. So they may have involved a lawyer, authorities, as it relates to some like con job, scam, or something like that. Maybe something was done in a space that was either work, hotel, home, conference room, something to that extent. Okay, and I feel like the authorities are involved here. It could be going to jail here if that is the court decision. Someone I feel like is on the outside looking in here. Someone's not involved but knows this is playing out in the background. Okay, we have a privileged lady here. So maybe this has something to do with someone, I don't know, maybe there is a bit of competition here. We'll see what this privileged lady and the expectation is. Then we have poverty here. So I'm getting like maybe they're not privileged anymore, or someone tried to take someone down a notch or take or steal from someone. This wealthy man could be someone's parent, someone's relative even. I'm not sure. That might resonate for some of you. Someone could feel themselves left out in the cold now. An ending, the 10 here. Okay. Yeah, I feel like somebody did something for the promise of unexpected income. Maybe from a place of lack, not feeling like enough. And so maybe behind the scenes, there was some sort of gimmick. Something was going on. I feel like the community is finding out or has awareness regarding this situation. Okay. All right, let me shuffle, sorry. So depending on like how this is playing out, like 2 people could be in trouble and go into prison here. Maybe for coming after a wealthy man. Maybe someone used their status as I'm getting like pretending to be something that you're not, right? It's kind of like the facade, the trick, the sinister energy. I feel like they work together to kind of trap this person, okay? This wealthy man in some sort of like forced their hand or something up with that. We'll figure out what that is. Maybe they went into business with somebody and it was not legit. Maybe they stole money from a business person, a business owner. Let's see. What is this? Who's the lovers? Can you tell me the lovers? In the courthouse. Mature woman in the coffin. Look at. Someone feels complete. Someone can't stop smiling. Maybe it was all butterflies in the beginning. Okay, they thought it was, all that they could possibly dream about. Okay, around fall. This could be something coming in for you at this time. A new relationship. Let's see. Someone could be with someone new now as they're finalizing something ending here. I have, look, screenshots, proof, letting go, throwing out memories, trash, courthouse. Someone's trying to get rid of the evidence. And then I have revenge, game over. Clarifying the mature woman. Someone could be very childish and immature and try to get revenge. And now we have legal matters, divorce, court visit, and legal papers, clarifying the coffin. So, whatever revenge game they thought that they were getting or winning, it's game over. All right, they're dealing with legal issues. All right, I feel like it might have something to do with like being no contact because like you clocked them, like you know that they're false, you know that they're up to no good. There's like ghosting energy here. All right, I feel like someone took a risk. It had something to do with like risky business, like I said, and now they find themselves imprisoned. That could be stuck in a situation. They could have had partner-to-partner discretions for money and it was exchanged. Someone wasn't thinking and there were unsafe decisions here that led them to being in a position of imprisonment. Who's this wealthy man? Can you tell me who this wealthy man is? Is this someone that they know? Is this someone that they conned? Yes. Okay. What do we have here? Yeah, look. Someone may have wanted to be a wealthy man, and as a result, they made risky decisions thinking that they were going to get some sort of unexpected income, okay? And maybe return back to you. All right? There's this reconciliation, coming back, wanting a second chance. But the triggers here, someone's been caught in the act, and I'm getting like whatever this is, it was risky, and this very much could be something that called in the authorities or someone who's official, like law enforcement. It could have been some like fighting. Someone wanted to communicate. Maybe they're fighting over someone wanting to return back to someone else. I'm getting like somebody pretended to be what they are not, all right? And so it kind of trapped somebody and may have created a separation. And I feel like they wanted to be seen as a wealthy man, and so they took the bait. And as it relates to the situation, like they were playing a game and the player was playing the player. Okay, I have that. Maybe they're mad now, realizing like this might have been done under some sort of false pretense. Like I have false person here, I have imprisonment here, I have wealthy man, and I have official person. I feel like this person entered this union here that's not with you, and they had false pretenses that they would be seen as a wealthy man. However, there was a lot of unsafe decisions made that has led them to some sort of roadblock, imprisonment in their path. Now the authorities are involved and they're dealing with legal issues, and there's something that's coming to an end, and it's going to be a finale. All right, it's game over. They're dealing with the courthouse, and there's evidence that they're trying to get rid of, okay? And they're super pissed off, and they're caught in the act here. So they may have done something illegal for the sake of money, and they got caught in the act, and now they're in court. Someone's like sitting back watching this all unfold. Who's this? Fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sag. So maybe somebody's sitting back, okay, watching this all play out here. Regrets. Someone regrets choosing this privileged lady, okay? They could have been a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sag. They're feeling guilty, feeling ashamed, being distant, and they're blamable. You know how people like to, like, oh, if I have, oh, look at, there's a card stuck in here. Look at, furious with rage. Yeah, I'm getting this person has like anger management issues, okay? And it kind of goes with the trigger here. So I feel like someone may have escalated something to a point where the authorities are involved. All right, I'm getting like, okay, someone who, say for instance, this is a scenario I'm getting. All right, it's like, say someone has this really fancy purse, okay? And you see it and you're like, oh, you know, I really like this person, and I'm going to go get something that they have, and that way you feel a little bit more like them. I'm getting there's a bit of that. There's a bit of like copycat, competition energy here. Like, oh, if I can steal her man, then that means like I'm better than her. Like that, or better than him. Like, yeah, unsatisfied, poverty, bare minimum, losing interest. So again, it's that false sense of security. This person fell for the trap. All right, yeah, they entered in a commitment for money. Look at, all right, and it is empty, okay? Yeah, maybe they left a commitment for unexpected money. They chose money over a commitment. All right, I feel like they're both applicable. Okay, thank you. They both apply. All right. You might receive some sort of like opportunity here. It could be someone who you may share goals with, maybe even long-term happiness. So this also can represent energy for you, right? Is there anything else you want to share about this message? What about this community? What's the community have to say? All right, the community here, look. Community in the house. What's the community got to do with this? It's like the peanut gallery. The peanut gallery knows that this past person wants you back and they're miserable, and they've been miserable the whole entire time. And they're confused because this comes out almost every time I use this deck. They're confused about their self. Okay, they could be in the closet, they could be holding on to secrets, they could be down low, they could just have like an open lifestyle, whatever it is. It's a blockage for them in the sense that they're not living in their authenticity and they're covering this up. And this is what they may have done, and they may have gotten caught. All right. Okay. So maybe, so the community could be this. Maybe they're feeling like they need to find a sense of community that would accept them. They don't maybe feel accepted where they're at. Maybe they're, seeking out or doing something with a community. I'm not quite sure. We're going to get a little bit more. Look at water signs. What's this? Maybe the secrets are coming out to the community. Someone wants to run away. Okay, maybe you. I feel like someone also wants to express some hello, appreciation, love, good vibes. Earth sign energy is who that's about or for. Lifestyle, community, what's up with this? Look at, law enforcement's involved, temptation, criminal history. So yeah, I was getting like someone did something for money and they got caught up, and maybe now the community is finding out the truth. That's what's up with the community. All right. Okay. Yeah, I feel like the energy that you're attracting in here is very grounded, stable, and secure. It's like being grounded in the physical. I have twin flames here. Reflection of soul, mirrored feelings and emotions. Your other half. Okay. What do we have here? We have separation right now. I feel like there's secrets being revealed. There's exposure happening, and there's a hidden truth, and I'm getting like that's that imprisonment here. Okay, so someone's being judged, which makes sense. Okay, they could be trying to find out information on you. All right, I feel like you receive a lot of spirit communication as well. All right, last card. Let's see what we got here. Yeah, someone may want to like, call or ride by the house. However, yeah, you know their games. Like, you're on to their games and you're not interested. All right, they just want to string you along. Okay, time's running out. That's what they're feeling. 10:20 might be significant. That's the time on this clock. And then I have self-love. I feel like your intentions are to love yourself and not entertain anyone that's going to string you along. Like, you're not for that. Yeah, they may want to beg. They may want to try to work it out. But I feel like you're not interested in dealing with somebody who doesn't know who they are or what they want and will manipulate any situation to fit their needs, because they play games, they take advantage. Okay, they play with your feelings. I feel like, thank you next. Okay, thank you next. What else we got over here? Yeah, third party, love triangle, situationships, the other woman, the other man, the secret hookups, whatever that is. I feel like this is something that, they're going to continue to experience until they make changes in their life and they start to prioritize themselves and love themselves. Otherwise, they're going to continue being in that energy of unreciprocated love, right? Because they don't love themselves, so they're going to continue being in relationships where they're strung along, until they finally get fed up enough to, you know, focus on self-love, right? That's why we seek outside of ourselves. It's because we don't love ourselves. So someone's learning a difficult lesson. Yeah, I feel like, you know, there is this telepathic love here. Someone could still be holding a flame for you. They may want to talk to you. Okay. I'm getting, you know, they're still entertaining, you know, things for pleasure, and, you know, uncontrollable desires has gotten somebody in trouble with the law. Okay. So their addictions here, their hunger for pleasure. Okay. It's like they're letting the animal instinct run amok. All right. They're experiencing weird behavior, hidden motives. They could be a people pleaser so that they can wear a mask and get what they want. And they're very much putting on a front. Okay. Putting on a front. Anything else? Are we done? Oh, okay. Feel like somebody may want to communicate. Okay. Yeah, there's that energy of wanting to work it out, begging you for something. I feel like maybe they're going to want to ask for your guidance, assistance. I feel like the juggler's been juggled. Options. Yeah, I feel like they don't like receiving the same medicine, okay? They're getting a taste of their own medicine. That's the saying. Yeah, they're juggling connections. So there's this player energy. Okay, so, you know, they're dealing with, you know, someone who's playing games with them. You know, this is happening now, summertime, depending on where you live. I feel like they're fulfilling their addictions, their must-have for pleasure, okay? Someone is, it's like a loop. It's like the temptation and the drugs, like they go hand in hand. And so one feeds the other, just like they do this to one another, okay? It's like they continuously feed the addictions, okay? And it leads to, you know, making decisions that are risky, that we don't think about, that gets us in to some sort of difficulty. You know, this energy could be very furious and upset, but here's the thing, like, you made these decisions, right? To think that, you know, everything's going to be hunky-dory is a bit, I don't know, delusional. That's the word, delusional. All right, so shit is hitting the fan. I think I've been saying that for the past few readings. Shit's in the fan. I'm gonna make some dinner. All right, dude. Okay. Just know that things are closing out the way that they're supposed to. Let it play out. Sit back, relax. There's nothing you need to do except for maintain your boundaries. Continue to pour into yourself. Love yourself. Okay? Enjoy this energy that we're all experiencing here. It's a great time to clear and cleanse and reprogram. All right? So it's like, you see all this. It's all coming to a head for a reason. It's to get cleared out. Okay? So next couple of months are going to be absolutely critical. All right? So stay focused, stay committed, and, you know, I love you guys, and thank you for the support, and I'll see you on the next reading. Bye now.